Hello, everybody. Welcome back to MoMoVs The Bazaar post-game analysis. Well, we had quite the run here, and it was more of an interesting run to take a look at from an analytical side of what is the best option here, right? So we got a skill pretty early on, commandship, right? Vanessa Dooley Stell skill, and it reads, if you have a vehicle, reduce your non-vehicle items cooldowns by 10% up to 20% respectively. Now, that's pretty powerful on its own, but on Dooley in particular, and probably Vanessa too, but in this case Dooley, we're trying to figure out what is probably the best item to run here. And if you take a look at the list here, right, you have tons of options from Brick Buddy, Bulldozer, you have the Combat Core, Crane. Maybe Crane is like, I gotta take a look at these again. Forklift, Race Carl, all these different options, right? To really take advantage of this, because if you have one of these on board, it's gonna, reduce your other items cooldowns by a significant margin. And cooldowns are everything in this game. That being said, I got to test out the new item in conjunction. It was pretty cool. It felt pretty coherent all together. It's just, really trying to figure out what item works best there. We pick one of the vehicles. I want you guys to take a look. What do you think about it? But we get to test new item Fuel Rod, which is also working pretty well in conjunction, right? 8-second cooldown, so the cooldown's quite high. So you need commandship, I believe, to run this, right? To reduce this thing's cooldown. Burns both players, sure, whatever. Haste adjacent items 4 seconds if it's diamond tier, sure, pretty good. But at diamond tier, also reduces adjacent vehicles cooldowns by 20%. So I'm like curious what two vehicles like fit best here, right? So yeah, really cool, interesting game, I think, compared to other ones. So without further ado, I hope you enjoy. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to MoMoVs The Bazaar. Jumping straight into a Dooley game. Let's see how we Scooby-Dooby-Doo. All right. Weaponized core. You know what? I haven't done the ignition core, I don't think. I'm going to give it a shot. See how it is on this patch. Scooby-Doo, Scooby-Doo, doo-doo-doo. Guess we'll take the Fanged Ingot. Very cool. While this game goes on, check it out. My right, your left. Hey, we can get a lot more subs, which is super cool. Don't forget, you can also subscribe. Helps me out a ton. But if not, showing up is half the job, so thank you. At least that's what I'm told. Just you being here is super, super cool. So, yeah. We'll see what we can cook up with this Dooley ignition core build. Yeah. Very cool. Had a lot of snow last night, and kind of like a really delayed white Christmas if it was Christmas time. Look for some small items here. Uzi's pretty good. Speed up the core shenanigans. Nothing else really. Here we go, Final Flame. Defense grid's great, but we are in the burn department. Normally I'd take defense grid over a lot of things there. Taking out Vanessa though. Yeah, but this track comes from Smash Bros. Ultimate, which is Kirby Air Ride the City Trial Mode. I never heard this track before, but it's a bit of a remix, I suppose. When I notice, it's mainly like the drums, the snare, are a lot more pronounced compared to the original, so pretty cool. I don't know. Decent remix, but I think I prefer the original. Kind of a OG kind of guy, I guess. Take an XP. Do we take the cinders? Feels so bad. Take cinders. +1 burn, by the way. Hard to get that good scaling. Especially like out of combat. Used to get like 2 cinders or 2 poison extracts, but no longer those are the days. We get ourselves a proboscis, so that's interesting. See what we can cook up with that. Get a burn item as well. Okay. Oops. I wanted to take the XP. I clicked the max HP. Oops. That's fine. No big deal. A little more survivability now isn't so bad. Yeah. Jackie Duck, what do you got? Mind me, I'm just snacking a little bit. But I was saying before is this meta feels like it's really more about trying to build an infinite versus synergy. Like a little combo of sorts. You know, like Proboscis has, if you upgrade this all the way, when you slow charge just 4 seconds, which is instant. So if you have one slow trigger that happens when this fires off, it's an infinite. And a lot of builds are building around that. Like, I lost to like a double matchbox build last game. And stuff like that. So it's just interesting to see how the game's dynamics shift from, you know, doing lots of synergistic stuff versus, like, there's synergistic stuff, but it's all to assemble some sort of infinite. Really, that's what feels like the dynamic of the game. So, just a change of pace from what I'm used to. That's what this patch really introduced. So, yeah, just a different way of playing. Fiery Cutlass is pretty good. Definitely probably better than Welding Torch, I'll tell you that much. Pole's Rifle can be okay. We'll go to Big Fins. We have a lot of junk on our board, but, you know. Guess this is technically better. Anywho, yeah, not too big of a deal right now. We'll find the items we want, I think, a little later. Yeah, I think every pig's gonna have marbles on their board and matchbox. Those are the two big ones, right? Anything that charges, because again, matchbox and marbles go infinite with each other. So it's just like that's the type of stuff, you know, people are building around these days, which like makes sense, right? It's gonna be the strongest stuff. Plus 20 damage at Fiery Cutlass. Sure. I don't feel like rerolling, so. If you have a vehicle, reduce your non-vehicles by 10%. Kind of like that. Need to take a look at Dooley vehicle items. I feel like Combat Core is one. And we could run that. Brick Buddy is Crane. Race Carl. So if Race Carl or Combat Core seems worth looking into. That's for sure. Take on the Deadly Croner? Sure. We can do that. The nice thing about Dooley's core early game, like ignition, shield, weapon, is they provide scaling, which is kind of hard to come by. You know, you find it later on, but early scaling is pretty powerful. Medium items, huh? Oh, there was too many medium items we want. Let's take a tool. And get a fishing net. Barbosa synergy, guys. Look at that. We get a micro Dave. That could be okay. Additional XP. I guess pulse rifle micro Dave is a friend for this, so we get multicasting, which is kind of cool. All right. Strange looking board, but it's a board nonetheless. Against Douglas. Nice duct tape positioning, bro. You know, unfortunately, it doesn't work where, you know, it isn't a circle. It's just flatter here, where induction ages will not get affected by duct tape. Your board doesn't wrap around. If you know what I'm saying, like, this is adjacent. This is not adjacent to this. Which would be interesting, but, you know, not how it works. Nice try, though. Alright, we have tons of money. We can start looking for some stuff. Bomb squad? Seems okay. Atomic clock. Do we hold on to this? I might hold on to that. We have a lot of money to spare. We can speculate on quite a bit of things. Yeah, first aid's pretty good. We do like this now. Our little friend package here. I kind of like. Cool LEDs, I guess. I bet these are all like bronze tier. At least that's silver, but Infernal Envoy. We can try those. I feel like maybe it gives good stuff. Very cool. And what I was talking about before with games, soundtracks, all that sort of good stuff is hold up, I need to upgrade something. Or get a skill. Let's look for a skill versus the upgrade. That's kind of like an upgrade. More burn, more better. Get a tool. Cash register's okay, I guess. We have so much money. Medkit value. Get a cinders. Yeah, I don't know what burn item I want to be scaling up. Probably fiery cutlass. Keep these over here. Is like the consoles, right? The handheld ones, like of course I play a lot of Game Boy and stuff like that, but the PSP, I don't know if any of y'all played that, but that was pretty advanced for its time. It was basically like a PlayStation just on your hands, essentially. Like had internet access, all that sort of good stuff. You could do basically anything with it, which was super crazy, especially for its time. I had some pretty big games like SOCOM, Ghost Recon, other games that have names. I played one called Rengoku Stairway to Heaven. Super niche game. If you're ever curious, check it out. But it was like basically an early roguelike where you were this robot, right? Went around different floors Yeah, Rengoku Stairway to Heaven, it's called. Getting all these weapon upgrades. Like, you can get, like, a cannon on your arm if you picked up the loot. Or, like, a gun pistol on your head or something. Or a hammer on the other arm. It's, like, really unique in that aspect. Yeah, I guess this does do the most burning. Yeah, and you try to ascend all these floors, fighting bosses along the way to, like, eventually beat the game. It was super cool. Crypto. Nothing crazy here, ladies and gentlemen. Just still seeing if we can get some command ship value. Speaking of. Here we go. Now we're really in for finding command ship. Some type of vehicle. That's a lot of cooldown. Also, powder keg would be probably pretty good. You can snag that. If we could be so lucky. Yeah, no infinite swords, but pretty strong board. Ooh, we get a powder keg. Okay. Burn skills. It's kind of what we're doing. Piercing fire. Nah, we can go for like hotspot. Missed the hotspot, but it's okay. Fiery's pretty good though. It's over tier. Poison items. Miss me with that. Pistol and mortar. You have something life steals. Interesting. Maybe take another fight? Uneventful. So this is probably worth running over these two. Yes. So that's good. Taking on Mackie B. Okay. So now we're kind of like a burst build. Hopefully we take them down before something crazy happens on their end. So. Yep. That's exactly what we did. I gotta say though, we have some decent amount of skills to complement our build quite nicely. I really like. More cinders. Cinders feel super mid, not gonna lie. We're gonna take them anyways though, because I see cinders with an S, like just one of them. So loot rewards do not feel nearly as good as they used to be, right? Say the least. Travel almost anywhere. Yeah, the question is, if we get combat core, would we even run it? I don't know. Don't know. I haven't used fuel rod yet. We have a decent amount of money to speculate on it. Shock Trooper gives some good stuff, right? These are speculation picks over here, basically. Right out. Scenario rounds, probably pretty good. Ooh, big crit. Yikes. I think we're fine. Yeah, this fight is a bit scary since he has tracing or tracer fire. Plasma nade. Ooh, dig site. Very cool. Scenario rounds is pretty good. I think we're going to take it too. Anything that says charge is pretty good, right? I think that's what it comes down to. And this does all the things we want. Burn, burn, burn. I think we're going to take out maybe Bomb Squad. Throw these here. We fire off the core a decent bit. I think this all of a sudden becomes a decent amount stronger. Let's see how this board does this fight. Anything to fire off these things really fast, I think is pretty good. But yeah, we're in the meta of anything that says charge is good, right? Crit, haste, okay. You can build some crit, that'd be nice. Yeah, speaking of... crit effects, probably the barrel. Because if we do 80% of their max HP, it'd probably be pretty good. You know, I'm just saying. But the best upgrade on it is Celestial Conduit. You know, if you have the crit chance already built into it. We're gonna try this. We found no vehicles, unfortunately, for command ship. So I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. But yeah, we crit with barrel, we're winning. It's kind of a coin flip of a fight. And there you have it. I don't see people running powder keg nearly enough, I think, for how strong it is. Especially if you can fire off fast. If you face a build that can outscale it and survive it, it's not that good, right? Kind of how the item works. Some items. Yeah, first aid and upgrade. Kind of cute. Plasma grenade is a little too slow. Burn item for free. Sure. Welcome back, Plasma Grenade. I knew I wanted to take you anyways. This has vehicles, but so does Dr. Vortex. Weather Machine. Yeah, just the Weather Machine, which would satisfy our command ship clause here. So that could be interesting. We'd have to get rid of this little synergy here, unfortunately, I think. Okay, we don't get it anyway, so everything stays, no worries. You burn haste decor. What if you get like 10% cooldown? Should have just took the first one. We have no freeze skills or items at the moment, so that was kind of not so great, but it's okay. I think we're still pretty good overall. We have so much money to spend. Use item to the left, charge, the item to the right. 1. I don't think we're a charging station board. None of those as well. Okay. Alright. So we're still kind of on the powder keg praying game plan. So force field build. Oh, this is gonna go crazy for him, I think. Vanessa loves force field if she has a barrel. Oh! Yeah, it's so much healing. Barrel is kind of nuts, to say the least. Whew. Pixel. Scrap. Ooh. Scrap or fuel? We can take both, right? Which is super cool. Hacksaw. Okay. None of these. Ugh. Stretch. Back to some medium items. Okay. Alright. Armadillo. Dooley scarf. Yeah, none of these. Guess take on the weapons platform. Yeah, we're like ready for a vehicle. We just haven't seen the opportunity to get one, so I don't know. We've been trying to take one, I think, this whole time. Yeah, but we're starting to fall off just a little bit, to say the least. Just ever so slightly. But we have 7 wins, which is super good. You know, that being said, if we can push a little further, it'd be nice. Command ship. We're really looking for one. Our keg upgrade. It's very good. Gold skills are great, but yeah, that'll be nice if it goes off. And we have a couple lives to figure this out, so we're gonna be a little greedy here. Maybe take XP or cooldown. Take the cooldown. And I kind of want to hold on to this. Upgrading this to gold tier isn't super crazy, so we're going to... this is probably better in proboscis ever so slightly. But if you upgrade scrap metal to diamond tier when you sell it, not only upgrades your core, but reduces its cooldown by 1 whole second. So we will hold on to that. Take on the pig. Well, see about that 50-50 thing, we kind of missed our crit with the powder keg, so I think we lost that match. Probably because of that. That's right. I love coin flips. It's like playing Quark, the Quarkless Thumb or something, in Magic the Gathering as your commander. There we go. See? Oh, this is pretty cool. Boom. Upgrades it down an entire second. Flat second, which is great. Aerodome. Okay, we got money to travel places. So again, what would we look for here? Combat core? Would we play it? Probably. Right? Probably. This is also a vehicle. Funny enough. Reduce your friend's cooldowns by like a lot. 40%. I kind of just want to buy and like look at this. This board feels so strange. Not gonna lie. Yeah, I think combat core is the actual answer. Although crane plus whatever. Don't think we're a crane board though. But let's play around with their stuff. So we definitely have to run like these three. And then fill in the other odds and ends. We have like a diamond fuel rod just sitting here. Like, we don't use this. Like, I don't even know. Combat core and a 3.2 second cooldown. Something like this. So now we have our cooldowns are definitely down, to say the least. Let's take a look at it, see if it does okay. I don't know. Wish we had more core skills. Yeah, it kind of doesn't feel like the ticket though. I don't know. I just don't know. Definitely has some non-synergies on the board, but see if we can get a crazy diamond tier skill. You fall below half HP. Shield bash is probably pretty good. Maybe that can save us.
Until tomorrow, that is.
We're gonna relax. Hopefully we can win this fight.
You have at least a grain of wisdom, since you have come to me.
Frozen Flames. First strike. First strike can really mess us up. Even at like diamond tier. We could first strike with the powder keg, it'd be insane, but Frozen Flames is kind of like insurance. We can switch over to a cryo build. Yeah, this build feels so strange. Burn both players. Burn both players is wild, by the way. First aiding better. It just like fires all faster. I don't know, man. Combat core feels kind of like janky, no? But like we need a vehicle for the command ship stuff. So we're gonna try it. You know, if this doesn't work, we have tomorrow to figure it out. Well-oiled machine, okay. Value gamer over here. Big crit. Again, 50-50. I don't know. But now that we have Frozen Flame, an entirely different build opens up to us. We get like Cryo Freeze or something. That'd be pretty good. Oh man, but more skills, more better. Oh, building crescendo could screw us over. You can't it? These are so expensive though. I think I threw the game one time by taking building crescendo with like a deadly thing here. Like to make up its value, you'd have to use 5 items before the powder keg goes off. So I don't think we're gonna take any of these. This is super cool though. I do like this. It's just I don't know, man. We get a battery, okay. Should this actually be speeding up the powder keg? I don't even know. But battery might come in handy in a little bit. Awakened District. I think we beat this fight. I could be dead wrong. Who knows? Maybe we get Soul of the District's unique item. Just a medium weapon. I mean, with command ship, it'd be kind of wild, no? See, finishing the job is the roughest part for us. And, like, we're so praying for that crit. It's, like, always a coin flip if we're going to win or not. Bit more shielding. That's kind of cool. Okay, relax is pretty good. Can upgrade an item or go for more skills. Let's take a look at more gold skills, right? This is pretty good. I mean, 10% overclocked? 10% more cooldown? On our cores? You know, plural? A little bit of haste would be nice. It'd go a long way. Like, I'd say more haste, but we have Fuel Rod. It just takes so long to go off. Oh, I'm a stretch. Ah. Yeah, maybe battery ignition core is the ticket. More triggers of this. I don't know. Frankly, I have no idea what I'm doing, where I am, any of the above. V-Reacher, what do you got? Kinda spooky. Okay. That's a lot of shielding, but now we get our funny enchantment. Let's see what we get here. The dunes. Or on this core, I guess. Goes off faster. So 2 items is pretty good. Pretty good. On weapons, yeah. We're digging. Digging for some stuff. Burn charge. It's a large property. One item in particular we're looking for here. Maybe an upgrade. Managed to dodge the combat core. That's good. That's really good for us. That was a joke, by the way. Take on this guy. Big crit. Frost potion. Crit skills.
They call me Saints, but which is more cruel? A dozen bruising blows?
12% straight up more crit. I should have just took the 12% more crit. Nobody misplays. Alright, hopefully one more shop. I don't know. We're kind of reaching for the fences here. Cinders. We didn't get all... There's a couple shops we definitely could have took better. And like, I still don't know if this is the best build we could be doing. But I kind of wanted to play around with Command Ship and Fuel Rod. I haven't done that yet, so... Really cool showcase, I guess. Just don't know if I had the right items come together for all the shenanigans. So... But like, our cooldowns are so low, though. It's like cool to see. Alright. Griselda, what do you got? What do you got for us? Toxic Injector, Unwavering. Modern Lizard shenanigans. No crit. Yeah, no crit's scary for us. Yeah, your combat core is kind of not doing all that much for us, so... Alright. Not a bad run overall, I'd say. A lot of cool pieces moving around, but didn't really come together at the end, so... Ladies and gentlemen, if you got this far, make sure you like, subscribe. Thank you for hanging out with MoMoVs The Bazaar. Till next one. Bye.